Hello everybody, this is Steven here again. For this video, we're going to put together an assembly of the diaphragms. So like I mentioned before, assemblies can really quickly become Russian dolls, meaning that you can make an assembly, a smaller assembly, and you can put that inside another assembly. This is the case for the final model, which was just a collection of column assemblies, multiple diaphragm assemblies, and bracing and setup like that. So let's go ahead and get started with the diaphragm assembly. I have SolidWorks opened up. What you're going to do is you're going to open up your template for assembly, the ASM, ANSI, open. It's going to set up. You want to immediately save this as under the part number under the part name you want. In this case, diaphragm. Diaphragm. File name. Change the file type to assembly. Save. You're going to press save. Then you're going to okay. Alright, so here's your diaphragm. Just a reminder, you want to, okay, this is how it opens. You're going to put your components in. Assembly, insert components. Believe, so this diaphragm is going to consist of 2 girders and 4 beams. The girder, if you follow the picture, the girders are facing you. So let's go ahead and just open a girder first. Alright, it's just going to throw it in there. Just remember, wherever you click, it's going to drop it in, but it's going to fix it. And you actually don't want it, in this case, you don't want it fixed because you want to be able to remove this. So in this case, the girder is going to have, we want it to have the notchings up. So just because it's easier to work with. Right now, we can't move it because it's fixed. So we're going to click the component, right click, and then float. Click float. This way we can actually move the part around. So let's actually move this. We're going to click this face and hold control and click the front plane. We're going to press coincident if you want it to move. But look, it flipped it in the opposite direction. I don't want it that way. So I'm actually going to remove that mate. I don't want it. So we can still move it whichever way. So, but we want to rotate it. So let's actually mate this axis, this line, and the front plane. That and that. This way you can actually rotate it. Alright, let's rotate it, let's delete it because we don't want it there. In the past, what I've been doing is I've been mating the faces with the planes, but you can literally just click this corner and mate it with the origin. Yeah, click it and click it. You just mate it, and there it is. So you just need one more mate, I believe. So let's go ahead and do this with the front plane. Click and click. We need one more. Let's do the bottom with the top plane. There it is. Now you got fully defined. There it is. Control save. Keep it the same. Now let's go and throw the beams. Throw a beam in here. It's gonna throw it the way you sketched it when you first made it. So this one, it's in here. Oh, sorry. Let's click this. Let's go back to the girder. Right click and fix it. That way, whenever you move this, it's moving it about this. It's moving it about this component. So, all right, now we got to put these beams. Actually, we're gonna put a beam here, 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 and here. So we want to rotate this. We got to do the same trick. First, let's actually rotate. You know what? I'm just gonna mate it about that. All right. And, oh look, it did it nicely. So I rotated it with that little trick. I'm going to delete it because I don't necessarily want to mate it there. So let's go ahead and mate that top with that top, this front with this front, that line with that line, and it's mated. Control save, and there it is. It's mated. Control 7. All right. One thing to know is you could either insert a component and press browse and then open it, another beam, and throw it in there, or you can literally just hold control and then select this beam, and it'll actually give you another one. It's the exact same, and it'll give it to you in the exact same orientation of the component you just selected. So because I'm literally just gonna put 4 of these, one here, here, and here. Just gonna do it again. You know, put that one, control. I want one right here, and I want one right here. I'm literally holding control and clicking and moving out because I want them here. So let's start mating everything. Mate that and that. Mate that. Let's go ahead and mate. Why not this line and that line? There's probably one missing. Let's go ahead and mate that with that. Bam. You basically have to do the same thing over for all three. So I'm just going to do that. Same thing over here. Mate. Alright. Oh, and then this girder, you want it over there, so we'll do that same control trick. Put it over here. Control that face and that face. That face and that face. Right here. Alright, Control S, save it. Control 7 to see it. Control S, Control S, Control 7. Alright, so actually it looks like everything's fine. Everything's fully defined. That means you've mated it correctly. And oh, one thing to see, another cool thing right here, if you were to go to the ribbon, you can click on evaluate, and you can do an interference detection. So what this lets you know is, say you mated something incorrectly, it'll let you know like, oh, this part is overlapping this part by this distance. So literally you'll select the component, we'll click calculate, and it just did it, and it says no interferences, meaning there's nothing clashing, no components are clashing with other components. This is going to come in handy later on when we do the final model, because you're going to have a bunch of bracing, so many parts, and you really can't see it, but this will highlight it for you and let you know like, dude, this stuff is overlapping. Why would you do that? So you gotta fix it, go back in and fix it. So just click check, let you know. Control S, save, and that concludes this video. See you in the next one.